Chapter 9, Antonon Code. Alejandro silently typed on his computer. He shook his head in disbelief. Jeremy rang him. Did you get the live samples like I asked? Yeah, I got it. Send them to me. He did so. Did you look at all of that information I told you to open? Yes, I feel like I'm going to get sick. Emotions, huh? How can you not feel emotions after knowing that? I can't open anymore because the Antonon code is fucking impossible to crack. I need you to open the rest. It's too dangerous. The code isn't inside of the computer. It's inside of live Antonons. Only a few of us walking have that code, and we are sworn to protect it or the consequence is death. That's some information they don't want open. I don't even want to open it. Can I ask you honestly, what's your favorite part about your job? Nothing, Alejandro said. But you're high up, really high. You guys have all of the money and all of the control. You ought to be living the high life. I want to have sex, Alejandro confessed, and Jeremy laughed. Don't we all? I thought they let you all of the time with high-end escorts. No, they don't care about sex. It's just breeding to them. They feel it's a weakness. Number one human weakness. Oh, have you ever tried sex in the hologram room? No. You should. Us halfies do it all of the time. Not bad either for synthetic. Crap, we sneak around all the time just to have sex with each other. But it's hard with you big brother guys on our back watching everything. Maybe you should take a shot first. What for? No, a shot of hard alcohol before you decide on the code. It will relax you. We don't drink. Never say never. You need one. If you guys didn't let us drink, we'd all gang up and kill you all. We'd gang up and kill all of you. Yeah, we know you would. Jeremy beamed him up a shot. Alejandro drank it and made a nasty face. After a couple of minutes, though, he smiled as it warmed him up inside. Lily, he said, finally. What about Lily? Jeremy asked. She was my favorite part of my job. She changed everything about me on accident. She made me feel hope and dream. I saw her memories and felt all of her emotions. I was with her through the dream trials. I felt bad doing that to her. It hurt me to hurt her. Brave-ass woman even stole the sacred book from us and had the balls enough to make demands with it. I thought you were going to kill her, and she still wouldn't let go of it, Jeremy said, and Alejandro laughed. That's what I love about her. Everything I wish our lives were like, she lived, was the life she lived, with emotions and freedom. Are you in love with Lily, too? I love her, and everything has been gray without her here. Tell me about it. Then help her. I want to know what they are hiding from us. Okay. Alejandro punched in a code and said a verbal command. It wants to know who I am. It wants to know who's asking. Oh, no problem. Say skeleton key 6064, identity, Salem's Lot. Is that a real person? No, it's a Stephen King novel about vampires. What's a vampire? A blood-sucking human killer. Disgusting. I make fake identities of every race just for hacking. I point all of the eggs I crack open to someone else. A computer thinks a person is real as long as the person is in the computer. I see. He did as asked. He didn't say anything for a long time. He got back up and ordered 2 more shots from the machine, and he took them back to back. He came and sat back down with heavy weight. I ran the blood and DNA. Turns out Lily and Fan are both white, so open it up. This is no good. I'm beaming you up a joint. Smoke it. I don't smoke. Never say never. What the hell is it? Tell me. Alejandro lit the joint. They glory him as a hero, but now I know why. He was involved with the Antonon prior to Starset in an illegal organ trade. They murdered people to use as cadavers or for organs and sold them to rich white doctors. The Antonon kept all of the profits. The Antonon also used him to start World War III. It began on his ship, The U.S. government was already working for the Antonon at the time, and the Antonon told them to kill the humans, and they did. They promised the humans many things, especially power, money, and technology. They had a plan all along, but they were lying to the U.S. and lying to the rebellion, playing both sides. You mean the Antonon were responsible for World War III? Yes, all of it. So they can come and invade, look like heroes, and set the place up under their control? Yeah, fucking monsters, and they killed billions together. That's why he has to do what they say. They know how dangerous he is because they were the ones that trained him to kill. They didn't want to mess up the money machine, but he'll break the rules and go bug shit crazy trying to get to Lily. Maybe we were wrong about them wanting to keep them apart. Now that his family is dead, they might bring her to him so he doesn't fuck up the system. You may be right about that, but they would lock her up and hide her from the Asians. She'd be like a slave to him only, which would stop him from blasting shit to hell. Paul was right. The blood and DNA just came back. It's Bennett all right. Fan's really a white guy from Starset, but the computer says he died in the crash. Alejandro exhaled a puff, but just because it says he's dead doesn't mean he died. Nope, that's just what they told the computer. You know what, Haffy? I like drinking, smoking, and having sex, Alejandro said with a smile, and Jeremy laughed. Don't we all? Lily is with the real Fan in Menaki. He just told her today who he is. Bennett stole his name and took off. How'd Fan live and get on Menaki? Some guy named Zale. He makes all of the laser guns. Yeah, that's the one. That's the only information on him on file. On your files, that is. He worked for you guys? Jeremy asked. For a while, but he completely vanished into thin air. Then that means he's the master at being invisible. He's a vigilante as it is, works for no one. Maybe he knew what the Antonon planned to do back then. He saved Fan's life. Fan went into suspension too, but got out right before Lily was found. No way. Yes way. Do you know how hard it was to get another eyeglass? I had to do all kinds of shit. Hustle and sell so much more than I did the first time to get another one. Bennett stole it, that dick. I know what that is. That's really bad news for him to have one of those. Tell me about it. But I booby-trapped it and baptized it. How? I have to do illegal shit to gain illegal shit in trading. I have skills, but sometimes nobody wants those skills at the moment. They want other stuff. I had something I wasn't supposed to have, so I hacked it to break automatically if I got busted with it. I made a red button, so to say, so the next prick couldn't use it or track it to me. I like you, Haffy. Even if they take Lily to Bennett, she's not going to sleep with him knowing Fan's alive. No, she won't want to, but she'll be a slave to him. That's fucked. Oh, and they still do the organ trade too. They do it on Asian clones. Asian clones? They don't even exist. They don't clone the Asians, just the whites. That's what your computer says. The computer that even a hacker as good as you are, can't break. It's a lie. There's a whole town with only Asian clones, kept far away from here so that no one knows they live in a slaughterhouse. I'm gonna puke. I'll be back. He came back white as a ghost but lit a joint. What about the white clones? They don't mean shit to the Antonon. They're worker bees, that's all. One clone loves Lily, and he will help us start a rebellion. Think so? No so. They hate their jobs too. Slaves, and they want to drink, smoke, and have sex too. Alejandro laughed. We'll need all the help we can get. The Oxlar and Satso haven't taken her, and they are both evil.